Standardized tests have been a part of American education since the mid-1800s. Their use skyrocketed after 2002's No Child Left Behind Act mandated annual testing in all 50 states. U.S. students slipped from 18th in the world in math in 2002 to 31st place in 2009, with a similar decline in science and no change in reading.
In my time as an educator, I have seen 3 different assessments required for graduation purposes for high school students. A long time ago, we had a literacy exam, which was very basic math and writing skills for students they had to pass in order to graduate. After that, we developed statewide testing in certain subject areas and then moved into the subject area testing that we have today.
The question still stands: should standardized testing be used as the determining factor in graduation and promotion to college?
As a student, I don't feel that standardized testing is necessary for graduation or promotion. The reason being, I took the ACT twice in high school and I did not get the score I desired after exploring various study methods. I do not feel that my score reflected my actual academic abilities. Not everyone has great test-taking skills. These tests can be helpful to some but hurtful to so many more.
The subject area testing in high schools for graduation purposes, I think, is a necessity because it gives a standard measurement for all school districts across the state so that we know at least our students have the same baseline minimum functioning level. If every school across the state was the same, all teachers were paid the same amount, and every administration pushed each school just as hard, we wouldn't have that. But that's just not the nature of schools. It's not the nature of businesses. There are some schools out there that are better than others, and we need to make sure that those graduates are receiving the same minimum education as graduates at other schools.
The No Child Left Behind was mandated in 2002. With that being said, the organization's name contradicts the true purpose behind the organization's intent. If we have high school students that are not able to pass standardized testing to graduate, then the chances of them succeeding is very slim to none.
Another concern is our teachers feeling the pressure to only teach test materials and straying away from true education.
On the other hand, I do not think that standardized testing is necessarily helping our education process as far as students really getting a well-rounded education. And when I say that, it's because anytime the pressure is on for students to pass a test in order to graduate and move on, then teachers instinctively have a tendency to teach the test. If you want your students to pass the test, then you're going to very much rely on teaching them those items that are on the test. Unfortunately, this means that very oftentimes students are not exposed to many other elements within a subject area and curriculum that they could be because the teacher is spending the majority of the class time making sure they can pass the test, and they're losing out on enrichment activities and others. So whereas I think that standardized testing is a necessary evil, I do also see that there are drawbacks to standardized testing that are keeping some of our students from having a truly enriched educational experience.
So should standardized tests be used in the educational system? You decide.